Hi guys, how are you doing? Today we are in Kajiado County harvesting our Wambugu apples after 13 months of transplanting. Actually, I was just passing by for a farm follow-up, and then in that follow-up I found some fruits in the farm that are ready to be eaten. Not only to be harvested, but also to be eaten. This is the African fruit farming queen, Priscilla Nyairia from Fruit Queen Orchard. This farm is based along Nyeri Nyahururu Road, a place by the name Tanyai. That's why we are developing our new farm. And in this case, I'm here to understand how is my Kajiado farmers doing in terms of apple farming. Are we harvesting? Are we having any challenge? How was this farmer able to achieve this production at that age? How is he doing in terms of taking care of the plants, the challenges, the pest and disease control, all that in Kajiado County? Do you have a land in Kajiado County? Do you have water? And you are wondering what to plant? I have your solution. Here it is. We say seedlings and fruits are ours. Yours is to take care and to make that decision. Only that. But for the seedlings and the fruit, and also the guidelines on what to do at each and every stage, hiyo unatuachia. Sasa wewe unapanda, take care, then unaturudishia. You see, while planting, that first stage, you are the one who is giving us money. And then after harvesting, we are the one giving you money. These are long-term investments. Welcome in this video. Let's learn together. For more information, we always say comment section is open for you to learn, for you to comment, for you to give us your feedback. Thank you very much. Welcome to my today's video. We get to harvest our apples and see what we need in the market. Do we have what we are looking for in our markets? This job is done by this gentleman here. Today is our Gen Z video, my great people. So karibu sana in my YouTube channel.
Yes.
So let us know, welcome us in your farm, and also we know what's your name and for how long have you been taking care of these apples?
Okay. Before I said my name, you are welcomed.
Thank you.
Yes, you are at Isinya, Kajiado County. Here in this farm, we are growing apples.
Yes.
That's Wambugu apples. Yes.
Okay.
And my names are Okinda Alfred Otieno. I'm the manager of this farm.
All right.
Yeah.
Good manager. We thank you. Now today we have come to harvest. Have you ever harvested an apple before, or this gonna be our first time?
This is our first time of harvesting.
Okay. While harvesting, and that's why we always like coming for the first season.
Yes.
We look for the apples that the smallest size to the market is this one.
Okay.
And then you should be very careful for them not to be overripe, and you shouldn't harvest the way I have harvested. Yeah. If it overripes like this, it will automatically not be harvested with the stalk, because the stalk will have also been overgrown. So it cannot be plucked out from the stem. So this is an overripe apple. The one that is completely red, it is overripe. And after some time, that's why you get that it will be a bit soggy. Not that your apple is soggy, it's only that it is overripe. Then we have this other one. This one is a good state of harvesting it. But now you see I didn't harvest with the stalk. Yeah. So with this, unaona already imeshapata some injuries. We can see the flesh part inside. So it will start to rotten faster as compared to the one that is having the stalk. Naona? So now like this one, it can stay longer because we are trying to cheat on the fruit that it is still on the plant. So haita rotten. We are slowering that rate of rotting. So I ripen more than it is at that moment.
Yeah.
So that is what you look you look at when you are coming to harvest your apples, make sure you harvest with your stalk. Unaona hiyo? Unachukua una twist juu. Ndio itoke nayo. Unachukua una twist juu. Sasa kama hii imeanguka juu, iko overripe. So the stalk already ime overgrow. So that is basically how we harvest. And then nimeona hii moja. Do you have many like this or they're just few?
There are few.
Very few.
Yes.
So for this one is because it was raining, so you have a lot of water in the soil.
Yeah.
So that's why they crack. And also it had overgrown. So it is already overgrown, and also it is overripe, and also we have excess water in the farm. But actually I haven't seen many which are having this case. We came to harvest on good season of harvesting. So that's all. Have you been facing any challenge in this farm, or what are the challenges that you are facing?
The challenges are just like fungicides.
Fungal infection.
Fungal infection, yes, whereby you have tried to manage that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, already you can see the plants are very clean and ready to fruit. Earlier, before, you had informed me that you applied some foliar on the other section, because in this farm we have 3 different sections,
Yeah.
depending on when we planted transplanted our apples.
Yes.
Yes, in that case, I wanted to also mention in this video, when your apple starts to fruit, or when they get to 1 year, these ones are 13 months. Once it gets to 1 year, stop applying any foliar to boost branches, because at this stage we no longer need branches. What we want is good fruit, good for market sizes, especially good fruit for market. That's all we want. We are no longer interested in branches, because already the plants have enough branches for the fruits. Yeah, so for the foliar now tuiweke kando, we concentrate on feeding the plant for flowering and for the fruiting.
And for flowering. So at what time will you able to apply product
To boost flowering.
to boost flower? Yes.
You see, the moment you see some flowers, like that plant which is there, some flowers coming out naturally. Even the one that we are standing beside here, it's having some flowers. So the moment we harvest this one, we can now start boosting for the next season.
Yes.
Yes.
And which product do we use?
We use products that are rich in potassium, products that are rich in boron and zinc and calcium. Those 4 components is what we are looking at the moment.
Yes, but since you have been able to handle this, which product do you see that is better?
For that one, I will just write to you the products that are good for that, but we use products rich in potassium, calcium, zinc and boron.
Okay.
Yes. Then you see the one that are flowering, you don't like boost, apply all those at the same time. So we start with potassium, then after some time we introduce the calcium. After now the fruits have started to form like these small sizes, we introduce the zinc and boron.
Zinc and boron.
Yes, especially this one has already passed that stage of zinc and boron. It's immediately after this flower has formed into a fruit. So that we can now boost the cell formation of that particular fruit. Yeah, so that is what we get to apply, and we get to boost the flowering. Because all these plants, within the next 2 months, they should be in the fruiting, flowering stage. Actually, the whole of this farm now, we are in the flowering, fruiting stage. Yes, because they are 1 year, 1 year, 1 year and a half. And now after they get to 2 years, we start to prune. We reduce the branches for the new ones to come out with the new fruits.
Let's talk about that. You get other flowering. They're just getting abortion by themselves. So what can you do to prevent that?
The sprays that I mentioned, like for potassium, is to prevent that flower not to abort.
The potassium.
Yes, and then if you mentioned about the fungal infection, then you are able to manage it even during flowering. At some point, the flowers will abort because of fungal infection.
Okay.
Yes, fungal and also pesticides, pests.
Yes.
Yes, pests and diseases really contribute a lot when the flowers starts aborting.
Okay.
Yes. Should we continue to harvest.
Yes.
All right. So as we are still harvesting, you can see we are having a good harvest, of course. And I just came across this apple. Can you see this apple? And then I want to explain with this one also. If you see your apples having this kind of dots, you see these spots, this is a sign of scales in your farm. So you should be careful not to have the dots. But I'm very happy this farm, most of the fruits are clean. Even my favorite, look at this. My favorite one is very clean. Only that I've seen this one. We will try to spot the particular plant which has the pest. This particular pest is called not mite. It's called the scales, and they actually affect and even kill apple plants. So we will go back and scout and get to see what these scales, where they are. But most of these, not actually most, all other ones have. Look at the sizes of the fruit. I'm so happy about this farm. Good sizes. But this one, someone, well, I think it's when they were slashing, someone injured this particular plant and also the other one. So whoever is cleaning the farm should be careful of this kind of injuries. Are we together? But even the birds, as you hear them making some noise, they are busy in the forest. So I'm very happy for that reason. I always pray for the birds to have fruits so that they don't come to disturb my farmers. And then look at this. This is what I was talking about. The difference of harvesting with the stalk and without. Now this one can only take like 2 days and it will start to rotten because already the air has started to come into our plant. So generally, those are some of the things that we learn practically about farming. You cannot do it online. You cannot be watching my videos and then you say you are a farmer. You must be farming so that you can learn practically. Farming is it's all about practical than theory.
Okay. Do we do pruning in apples?
Yes, we do pruning in our apples, and we do it after they get to 2 years or when they have a lot of branches.
Yeah.
Like for this one, if you are to prune this plant here, I would prune this one because it's the one that is old, and then it's kind of, with time, if it continues to have branches on these buds, it will hide the other ones from direct sunlight.
Okay.
So in this case, I will cut it there for that one now to start branching from that. You see, it has already cleared. That unaona imekuwa safi kind of. Yeah. So that is why we prune. But most of your plants here, they don't have like a lot of branches in that case. But I see in the next 5 months, we will require pruning. But at least you see already what we are looking for when we are coming to prune. We're trying to open up that canopy for direct sunlight and also to make sure that no pests are able to hide inside our plant because it's having like a good place or hiding place for the pests and also the diseases.
Yeah.
Tumeelewana?
Yes, and do you have season for pruning or we can just prune it anytime?
The season that we prune is immediately after the season, the fruiting season, after the harvesting season. Okay. You see, like now after we are done with harvesting, okay, you can now...
Weather, we can't be affected by the weather?
No. We don't look at the weather. Okay. We look at the seasons of the fruit. Okay. Because now it's like the major season is coming right now because you see some of them are flowering.
Yes.
So after this major season, that's when we will prune. Because if we prune at this moment, we will prune even the flowers. And our main aim here is to have good season. Yes. So that's why we prune at that stage. Any other question?
So, I just want to see how you prune it.
Okay, and you have already seen it.
That's when you are done with?
For this one, we are done because every branch now is clean.
Okay.
Yes.
And when cutting there, do you have a method or you just cut it?
You cut it, but make sure you're not injuring the plant. Make sure you are, whatever your scissor pruning shears are sharp.
Sharp. Okay.
Yes. So now you have decided your apples to graduate.
Yes, because they are doing well.
Because they are doing well. Now you want them to graduate. Okay, these things, we were using them for the purpose of scaring away birds. But at some point, our birds got used to them. We were working with the law of reflection. So what happens, like right now, the sun will come and shine onto this and then bouncing back of light. So they will be burnt in their eyes. So in that case, hawatakuja kukula matunda yako. So that is how we work. And we will come and dress the plant, the fruit, the plant that is fruiting, like this one. So tunakuja, tunaidress hivyo. So the bird will come and then get some itakuwa distracted kwa macho na haitakula. So hivyo ndivyo tunaivalishanga.
So tunaivalishia tu ile plant yenye imefruit.
Yenye tu imefruit peke yake.
Okay. But let's say that hapa in this section here tumeweka tatu kwa tu plant tatu. Zenye zimebaki zitakuliwa na ndege.
Kama kuna jua inaweza saidia, but sometimes zetu zilikuwa used to birds za huko kwetu zilizoea. So it's not like a reliable one 100%. At some point the birds will be used to it. Now that we have crowned our apples with the graduation decorations, we are here to take our apples to the market. This is your African fruit farming queen, Priscilla Nyairia. If you want to do this farming, I say we are here to grow with you up to the market. Seedlings and the fruit are ours. For more information, our contact is here. My email account, my farm is in Nyeri Nyahururu Road, the Fruit Queen Orchard. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you in my next farm, which I think it is your farm. It should be yours. If you have planted, I should be coming to your farm to harvest. If not harvesting, I should be coming to see how your apples are doing. If not so, I should be coming to plant your apples, be it in Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Botswana, Namibia, Uganda. But I'm coming to Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, all those countries, even in Somali. Actually, in Somali, people have good lands. Good land. The only problem there is security. And we say security begins with you and me. Bye-bye. See you in my next video. I love you so much, my people. Let me continue enjoying the apples. We say, tunapeleka sokoni, tukishamaliza kushiba. Bye.